Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Podcast 111. I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
I'm here with someone named Adam.
So, what are we doing this week?
This week we watched Game of Thrones, Episode 3, Season 8, The Long Night.
The Long Night.
It was a long episode. That's what it should have been called.
Yeah.
The long episode.
It was
almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or how to wrap up half your show in 90 minutes.
I kept checking the time. As it was getting closer to the end, I'd go down there, got 15 minutes left. Dude, that last 15 minutes was rocking. Like, the whole episode was rocking, but...
As of HBO's app, it says that the episode is an hour and 38 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's that. They got that stuff at the end.
Yeah.
So we got a fucking movie.
A movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just one battle. Y'all know, did y'all watch the special feature? I even went on YouTube. You go to their YouTube channel, and they have this, it's like a 45-minute long, thing about the episode. So they...
Oh, it auto-played after mine.
Well, the clip that I saw, it plays like a short, like maybe 10, 15 minutes of that. So then I went and watched the full clip. So they kind of modeled this battle after Lord of the Rings. Like this was their Lord of the Rings battle.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, let's talk about, what are those motherfuckers on the horses with them sling blades? What are they called?
The Dothraki.
God damn, they got fucked up.
Yeah,
dude, when all those flames got snuffed out, that was badass.
And that motherfucker come riding in, dude, and he looked at dude and he shook his head no.
I mean, did you guys have that feeling of like they fucking did it when you see that first wide shot of all the armies outside of Winterfell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that you were like, God damn, like that was the shot I was waiting for.
I was sitting there biting my nails though, watching those. I was like, we got like 10 left.
Man, at first,
I knew that was gonna happen.
I accidentally set my bar too high within the first couple of minutes because at first when it starts in and you see Tyrion and the camera follows him, doesn't cut away, and then it just moves to another character. I was like, if this is an hour long of that type of camera style, watching the battle through, I was gonna lose my mind, dude. That would have been awesome.
What was awesome was when it cut to Sam, what's his name? Samuel
Tully.
Okay, it cuts to him, and they're like, he walks up, they give him a little dagger, and he's like, you took your fucking sweet ass time,
Yeah, right.
And it's like, I'm like, they putting him on the front line. Do y'all remember later in the episode? Because it's about him later in the episode when Jon Snow comes back into the castle, he walks by and Sam's in a pile of those motherfuckers just shanking the shit out of him, looking at him like.
He's like, John, help
do y'all
me.
remember that?
Yeah.
He was just looking at him like shanking him like. Yeah. I saw him in a pile of White Walkers as many times as I saw Brianna and fucking.
Right.
I mean, dude, he was piled up in them like he was one of the fucking.
I mean, dude, how did they not die?
I don't know.
How did they not die?
Lord of Light.
Like, plot armor like a motherfucker.
Well, they're badass.
Yeah. Well, they should have died. Everybody should have died. Like whenever he shows up and John's running after him and he raises everybody back to life.
I thought that John was gonna die.
Now, can we back up just a minute? Because at this point when we're seeing these shots, it's balls deep.
Oh, yeah.
But can we talk about that moment after the Dothraki are gone? And it rolls in, the mist does or whatever, and then you just see that mass in the, like, this episode is dark, and I laugh at the memes too, but it was still fucking creepy how you could see the mask kind of moving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This episode was so dark, I had to turn the lights off to watch it.
And I've dubbed it, I've ripped the name off from Cannibal Corpse, the Rotten Body Landslide, because that is exactly what the fuck happens, man.
What do you mean by the mask moving?
Like when it shows those long shots off in the distance, like you could see the shit moving, and then there's like a side angle where you see you can't see the details, but you just see the fucking dead running across the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I had
It was
problems
eerie
with
as
those
fuck.
darker shots. I had to turn the lights off and raise my brightness. At the
But, well,
beginning, it was dark as fuck.
I
Was
went
it-
theater mode in the living room, man. I had it blacked out.
Was it bad enough to like pitch a fit about it though?
I didn't have a problem with it.
Honestly,
I mean, it was dark outside. I mean,
Yeah.
I was in such suspense anyway that I did not give a fuck.
by
Me too.
attacking them at night like that was genius because the dead they don't have to see.
No.
So and then he knew they were gonna have dragons and he knew he was gonna ice that shit out and that fucked
Yeah.
everything up. Like
Yeah.
they couldn't see shit. They dragons. Did y'all see that How to Train Your Dragon moment when they went up in the clouds?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Well, I don't know if this is right or not. I feel like I need to fact check with Corey White because, man, dude is more deeper in the lore than I am. And it's almost like there was another, like, it's some sort of thing that happened in the past where a bunch of dragons fought in the air, the Dance with Dragons or some shit. And I think that's what that was like a nod to.
It's playing on that.
I don't know. Yeah.
I got a question for you
those
guys. Oh, go ahead.
Those are some cool shots, though, you know?
All right. What the fuck was Bran doing the whole time?
He was working out.
On who?
Well, I think
he was
he
just flying around, dude. Nah, whenever he closed his eyes, I was like, this is it. He's going into Night King, and then the ravens go up, and then you see the ravens, they come through the clouds. There's a Night King sitting on his dragon. I was like, he's about to take over.
Well, every time that
Never happened.
Every time that he's warged out in the past around the Night King's been able to see whatever he's warged
So that's
into,
why he
right?
was doing it.
I think that he was using that to draw him in.
Because he did. Well, and he was maybe even away a little.
Yeah.
Well,
from the
here's-
battle. Get
here's
that
something-
dragon away.
Well, here's something interesting because he warged into the Raven and he flew up to where the Night King was on that fucking dragon. If the Night King's sole purpose was to kill Bran and subsequently the rest of Westeros, of course, but to kill Bran, wouldn't it have been much easier to just take him the fuck out as a bird?
Well,
Just
But we
send
don't-
dragon fire into that fucking little flock.
But he was in all those birds.
but that's the
But
thing.
I mean, if he,
we don't know
I'm
what.
sorry.
Will
We
that
don't
kill
know-
Bran if you kill the birds?
Well, it killed
Yeah,
that one
that's
Oh,
guy,
how-
yeah, it did. I remember that now.
but we don't know what
Yeah.
kind of power he's working with, though. Like
This
he
is
was able
true.
to warg into a human being. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it might be he might like
He's like
a
Supreme
bird.
Leader Warger, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Like-
if he
like he's
wargs
prep-
into a bird, then the bird, if it dies, he'll probably be able to warg back into his
Or something else before it dies. Like,
yeah. But
I think the Night King wanted to face him.
But at the same
He
time,
wanted
it's
to
also
smile
I
at
get
him.
now that I'm thinking about it more, it's also like it's a different facet of his power too. Like it's a different trait. Like he's not time jumping because
No.
that's how Three-Eyed Raven got killed was when they were time jumping. I
Right.
think.
that I'm not 100% sure. About.
That's weird. Wait, so they can because they were teleporting to places. Like
Yeah,
now that I think about
good
it,
luck
some of that
connecting
doesn't make
those dots.
sense. Some of that doesn't make a lot of sense.
What do you
Because
mean?
like, okay, so that they were able to go to different time.
Yeah.
Time that I understand that, but when they teleport again, or when Bran or does the warg out, and he's actually looking at the Night King's army, and the Night King grabs him,
Hmm.
Yeah.
then he's able to find like,
Well, he marked
Well,
him.
Yeah.
was it
He
some
saw
Back
him.
to the Future shit?
I think that happened in present day.
Hmm.
I don't think that he was jumping time. I think he was having an out of body
So he
experience.
was more or
It
less just
wasn't-
yeah.
it
Okay, so
wasn't
he was more or
through
less
time.
like astrally projecting.
Showing him what's
Basically.
coming. Like he could see them all standing around having a little meeting in silence. Because they don't talk, right? I was hoping that the Night King was going to walk up to him and say something. But this motherfucker was cold, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he was
he
cold,
was.
man. He looked, dude. when she blew that fire on him, he got the biggest fire blast anyone's ever gotten on the show.
He got a fire dick.
And when it cleared and he looked up at her and he smiled at her, I was like, ooh.
Well, let me say something about that. Here's how I thought the episode was going to go. I wasn't expecting Arya to do what she did.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought was going to happen was when Jon Snow is trying to get to Bran,
Mm-hmm.
and he has the dragon protecting it. I thought the dragon was going to hit him with the blue fire, and it was going to be the same thing. Like the Lord of Light was going to manifest itself in Jon Snow at that moment.
Well, if Jon Snow's a Targaryen, the fire won't affect him.
But it's
right.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. But it's the blue like frost fire.
Yeah, you're
so
right. It is a little different. It's like a laser fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean though? Like he gets hit with that, but like this, he's got like an aura around him that protects him, and he just like basically walks over the dragon, kills that bitch, and walks. Because I was expecting the Night King to be cold and blue, and Jon Snow to be on fire, and them two like basically everybody. Yeah, they throw their weapons down and have an old fashioned brawl.
I was a little disappointed that when he was chasing him, that we didn't have a fight.
I know,
because I was like, he's about to whip this motherfucker's ass right here.
Yeah,
in front of all these dead motherfuckers.
I'm disappointed that the Night King didn't win.
What?
Real estate exclusive.
I wanted the Night King to win, man.
All of your reviews make sense now. I'm just kidding.
But I wanted the Night King to win because think about it.
No, I understand because the whole time we've been watching this show, we've been building up to this battle, and it was over just like that.
Well, they have completely built up that the White Walkers, that there's just nothing that can stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're just they're death incarnate.
For Dragon Ice and Valerian Steel, but
right.
I mean,
but the whole idea with that, but that's the thing that's such a rarity, or was kind of presented like, man, we have it, but like we don't have it, like we have just enough to scrape by,
Well, they said it played out like it did. They said they've known for 3 years that Arya was going to kill the Night King. And if you'll remember, the red lady, don't remember her name. There was a scene several seasons ago where her and Arya were in the woods, and she looked into her eyes and told her that she was going to close many eyes, blue and green.
Yeah.
She told her that, so she did the blue eyes. Now, you know who's got green eyes, don't you?
Cersei?
She does have green eyes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she ended up now there for a minute. Arya like bitched out. I didn't expect that. I was like, wait, what's happening? Like, she's like running from him. She's scared. Like, I'm like, the girl has no name, Like, what are you running from her for? But then,
I wish
that motherfucker died just to save her life. We didn't lose as many people as I thought we were going to lose.
No.
I wish that the White Walkers had, like, this episode would have been the start of 3 episodes of just White Walkers just fucking killing everything.
Do you remember, all right, like that last time when Jon comes through the castle and he's looking around, dude's up on top of that fucking mound of White Walker, he's just bust them in the head, and then you look over here, dude, at this point, they'd been fighting like this.
You'd have been so exhausted.
Dude, so goddamn tired. Like,
yeah.
Dude, if I swing a hammer over my head for like 30 minutes, I'm give the fuck out.
Yeah. And they're fighting.
Can you imagine how tired you'd fucking be, dude?
I don't even want to think about it.
And then they raise them up again.
And then they fight them all again. I really was expecting a higher body count, honestly.
On our side.
Yeah.
I expected more dead.
I didn't think that we would lose it, but I think that like pretty much everybody would be dead except for Jon Snow and maybe Daenerys. I thought she was going to get fucked
there for a minute,
which I would have been okay with that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Well, the true king of the North. I mean, we already got a king, so
yeah. But yeah, I was expecting like way more dramatic like deaths and way more everything.
You know, I heard the theory from a buddy at work, and I'm sure it's one that was online. But I feel like the episode would have been awesome if even more awesome, I guess, because it was still good what we got.
Yeah.
I don't want to deny that. But the theory was that you know how in the first couple episodes when it's at King's Landing, and you know the whole concept with the Iron Islands, them saying it's going to be a backup. You know, Euron Greyjoy still having, you know, his shit down there ready to rock and everything, and them getting all the armies and all that shit. The dude was telling me, was like, what if the battle happens, the Battle of Winterfell, you know, still like, well, we don't ever see the Night King.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're fighting up there in the north, the Night King is on that dragon, and he flies south and starts turning armies and the fucking White Walkers down there, and amasses a whole new fucking army of the dead, and then just make them go north. Make them go north and just sandwich them in.
Well, Trent's kind of right there. If the Night King didn't die when he did, like, they were about to lose. They were all getting beat down, getting piled on. John's pinned down by this fucking dragon. You know, like, it was about to happen. If she didn't kill the Night King when she did, he was about to wipe them. And then even in the crypt, when he raised all the dead, all the fucking dead people down there got up. And
I think we deserve a shout out to Corey White because he called it.
Yeah, he did.
He called that that at least that weapon was going to be used to kill him.
Well, they foreshadowed on it a little bit. If you watch that special, they you know, like that. That was the place where he gave it. You remember when Bran is sitting under that tree and he had that knife in his hand? He was looking at it and he kind of like, you know, he was like staring off into nothing for a minute, like examining the knife, and then he was like, Arya needs this, like he knew that she was gonna kill him. He knew what was gonna happen, and why he didn't tell him. Fuck this guy, you know, like.
Well, I think his thing was like it could change the.
If
events.
you tell him, it could fuck it up.
Yeah.
Now it's broken out throughout the episode, but I also thought it was, even though I still feel like it's random as hell, because she just shows up out of nowhere, Melisandre.
Yeah.
But we finally get some full-on maid shit.
Last week we said, wouldn't it be crazy if she rolls in?
Yeah,
and she did, because we were like, "Where's this bitch at? Where's she been?" Like,
sure enough,
she comes. She's the first one comes walking up.
Yeah, when she lights up everyone's sword, and and it's kind of pretty badass on her as a character, because if you remember the first time we see her try to do that, it's complete bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a
when
fake
she tried
sword.
to light that little girl on fire.
Well, no, whenever they light up Stannis Baratheon's sword, the first time we're introduced to all those characters.
Yeah, but then we see her bring Jon Snow back to life, so we know she's got something.
Well, like she actually starts doing some real shit, you know?
Yeah.
But she came to help. She redeemed herself for killing the little girl. Fucking Onion Knight was gonna kill her.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I'll be dead by fucking dying. Don't. I thought at the end.
Yeah.
At the end when she walked out, I thought she was gonna raise up everybody that got killed. I was like, is she gonna sacrifice herself for everybody that died?
Well, what I thought she was gonna do was she was gonna
that would have been fucking better, Adam.
That's what I thought. I thought she's gonna bring back everyone we lost.
Better, dude.
Because she's got the power to bring people back.
Yeah.
But it would have been so many people that it probably would have killed her.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I thought was about to happen. I was like, she's gonna bring everybody back.
I mean, that maybe that would be too fantasy for this type of show its approach. Well, I mean, the show is still, while it's fantasy, it's still, the Night King is as outrageous as they're going with it. I mean, I know you know what I mean? They're not going so far as like mages are shooting beams out of their fucking hands and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they're not
magic
going
is
full fantasy.
Their magic system is very restricted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do ridiculous things like resurrection and whatnot, but it's still set within certain parameters. It seems like we don't ever really know the true extent of the different priests and all the different sorcerers and shit. We've only really seen bits and pieces.
You got Bran out here under the tree where they fucking created the Night King.
The tree of
that's the
life.
very spot where they created the motherfucker, right there at that tree.
Crazy, right?
And he waited on him. He shows up, you know. But another thing, do you guys remember when that giant busted through the door?
Oh my
If y'all
god.
remember, he did
Yeah.
that. He did that in the other episode. Same giant
Yeah, he
busted
did.
through the door and he died because he took an arrow to the eye.
Yeah.
What
And
happened
she
this
fucked
time?
his eye up,
Oh, she
yeah.
screamed and fucking cat ow.
Well, back to the Melisandre thing that I wanted to say real quick. I had a different take on what I thought she was going to do. I didn't think she was going to bring everybody back to life. I thought she was going to go out there and stand in like that pile of bodies, and she was just going to light everything on, like all the dead bodies on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like just get rid, turn everything that's dead to ash. That way, if there's anything left that can bring them back, yeah. I mean, because think about it, the bodies in the crypt came back.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to think, if the Night King or something else like that happens, as long as there's bones, they can make that. They can make them resurrect. Well, why? Like I thought she was going to go out there, take her thing off, and just all the bodies that were left were going to erupt in flames, and that was going to be the end of her story. And that would have been amazing, in my opinion. She would have like basically destroyed at that particular moment any like gotcha bitch, you know, like here's a twist kind of deal, you know. But
Why didn't she bring more people with her? Like, there's more people like her. Why didn't she bring more?
And another, you know, it's weird. It's weird, like what the whole Night King and the Children of the Forest and the mythological part of Game of Thrones. But what they've done too, I guess, is they've stayed true to the way they've approached religion and how brutal the world really is.
yeah,
In this type of battle, like no god showed up.
no, not
There
really.
was really no, you know, grand return of some savior or some, you know, force of good. It was just sheer luck
Yeah,
that got them through it. Like as with if you look back on the way the world works, if we want to go deep for a second, like different, different wars. I mean, you could chalk some of that shit up to luck.
yeah,
Some guy happened to fucking be somewhere to receive intelligence that was legit, and you know, a group was able to take a fort that they otherwise were probably not going to be able to.
yeah.
So,
Well, and
I don't
that's
know. I think that's it. And that's an interesting take for fantasy because that's usually where people go is so that, like, you know, you read stories about crazy deities doing weird shit with with mortal beings and stuff. And I don't know. It was interesting and cool.
yeah. Like I said, I really thought that Jon Snow was going to burst into flames and fucking become the manifestation of the fucking,
The Lord of
you
Light.
know, Lord of Light. I really did think that was going to happen for a minute. And then, like I said, I also thought she was going to burn all those bodies, but everything that I expected to happen kind of happened, but not really the way that I thought it would happen. You know what I mean? I mean, this fucking Night King just steamrolled the fuck
He's
over
a
these people.
motherfucker, dude.
He was a fucking. My thing is, how the fuck are you gonna top it?
Well, here's the thing. You know, they were talking about that in that special, and I watched a few things where people were talking about it, and it was like, you know, everybody's like, we've been building up to this battle. It's like, yeah, but look, the show's not called the fucking Night King. It's the Game of Thrones, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, the real battle. There's going to be a bigger battle. I mean, you know, in a way.
Yeah.
There's going to be another one, and they're down a couple of people.
Shit, they're down a fuckload of people.
Yeah, and
dude.
they got to go down there. I don't even know how many dragons are still alive. Do we still
think
have both
just
dragons?
I think
the one
went.
died, right? That John was riding.
Can we take a second too to point out, like, during this battle, just how many fucking dead bodies there were everywhere?
God.
Like they were, like that shot when John's going through that corridor and bodies are just fucking piling around him, like they're just falling one after the other.
So the dragons were in the preview for the next episode. They're still alive. Both of them.
Confirmed. I thought there was only one of them alive.
Yeah, I thought John's died because it went down, and then I knew hers was hurt, but he came back at the end, put his wing over when she was
Yeah.
crying.
So for a split second, what did you guys think was going to happen when Sansa and Tyrion pulled them daggers out in the crypt?
I thought they were going to kill each other.
I did too.
I did
the way they
too.
looked at each other, they gave that look like,
They
you
gave
ready?
the suicide look.
Yeah, and I was like, they're gonna fucking kill each other right
like,
now. And then they fucking crept out of the crypt, you know, like
They crept out of the crypt.
yeah, they were gonna creep up out of there. Like
Yeah.
when he looked at old No Balls, like, you're fucked, you know.
Yeah. Sucks for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
y'all know
thought
though. Y'all go ahead, because I got something about him.
who, No Balls?
Nah, Tyrion.
Tyrion?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying, I thought that they were either Tyrion was going to kill her and then kill himself, or he was going to sacrifice himself so she could get away. You know, like,
Dude,
that's what
we're all thinking the same thing. The way they framed that shot, they're holding hands
Yeah.
in the middle. They got the blades looking at each other. I was like, they're about to stab each other in the fucking heart. Like,
Yeah.
just so they don't, get
That'd have
fucking
been
eat up by
romantic.
fucking White Walkers.
Yeah.
But there's talks of a Tyrion betrayal. He was awful upset that they put him aside, that they put him down there. There's talks about this, and they started pointing out other episodes, and he was bitching the whole time. And
Yeah.
now they said, like, keep an eye on him in the next episode or two. Like, keep an eye on him when they're discussing battle plans, because he may be up to some shit, dude.
He might be trying
Possibly.
to fucking.
I mean, dude, I wouldn't put it past him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, what a mind fuck would that have been?
Yeah.
Like if they go that route,
I mean,
I would love it, but I would hate it at the same time. No.
Or the Stark girl, Sansa.
Oh, well, like they might be colluding against.
I don't know, something.
Instead of him colluding with Cersei, he might be colluding with Sansa.
Maybe.
I could. They kind of love each other.
There's there's something there.
Yeah,
I thought for a minute when they looked at each other like that, I was like, knock one out real quick, you know?
Yeah, they're gonna fuck.
Let me get a handy.
Let me get a nut, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, his dream was always to die with some lips around his top.
So, what is y'all's theory for Bronn? Because now that the battle is over, Jaime and Tyrion are alive. Now Bronn's about to roll up.
I don't think Bronn's gonna do it.
I mean, they gave him the gold. I think he's gonna pick the winning side no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it. To be honest, I think that he's gonna show up and see how everything.
How they killed all the fucking the dead, and be like, okay.
Yeah, if it was, because think about it, if you roll up to something like that and you're like, well, if it wasn't for these people, I would be dead right now, because he wouldn't have been able to prepare for that shit.
No, none of them would have.
It would be cool if we see him in his caravan heading that way, and it's a small one. You know what I mean? Like enough for like maybe.
Hit you with it if I need to.
Well,
thinking that.
Well, enough to be able to play out a scenario where Bronn kills off his caravan, takes his fucking gold, and goes and is like, "Hey, fuck them. I'm with y'all. Y'all are all still. Most of y'all are still alive. Those fucking dragons didn't die. You can't compete with that. Like, you know what I mean?"
Well, what about this? What if he shows up, he runs into Jaime, he lets Jaime know, like, your sister brought me here. What if Jaime kills him to save Daenerys? Basically, Jaime's like, "Nuh-uh, not on my watch, motherfucker." I mean, it could be a possibility, right?
That would be crazy.
I mean, because did Cersei send him down there to kill her or to kill Jaime? She sent him down there to kill her, right?
No, she sent him down there to kill Tyrion or Jaime, whoever survives that battle.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's right. For some reason I thought that she sent him down there to kill Daenerys, but I mean,
if he did, that would be insanely interesting because that would mean that Jon would end up killing Tyrion and Jaime
Yeah.
and
No,
Bronn.
Trent, you're talking about Bran. They're talking about Bronn. They're talking about the thief dude. That she gave the crossbow to.
The guy that trained Jaime when he got his hand.
Tyrion's sidekick for a minute there.
The guy that was in the bed with all those hookers, and dude came in there like, the queen wants you.
Yeah, he had to pull his dick out of that one.
She wants him to go up there and kill Tyrion and Jaime, and is going to give him a fucking wagon full of gold.
And see, that's how I thought Arya's arc was going to end, was what he was saying. Arya's I thought that maybe Jaime would die in this episode. He would be the major death,
Mm-hmm.
But have it to where, later on as it wraps up, have Jaime kill Cersei, but take his face off and it's Arya. I thought that would have been a really.
I still feel like it may be the real Jaime that kills her.
That can still be something that happens.
I want Jaime to kill her, dude.
I do too. I think that would fulfill his arc.
After the shit that he's been through, they're not gonna fuck on him. He stayed. No. He fought that battle. He with one fucking hand, dude. He probably killed 200 fucking White Walkers.
Probably more. He was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. They were kicking ass, dude. When Jon went to that fucking castle, slicing bitches.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is fucking badass.
Like. That shit made me think of Berserk with the dead just fucking everywhere, bodies all over the ground.
Here's what we got to talk about, guys. We got to talk about Theon.
Oh, shit.
God damn. This motherfucker, dude. Everybody else, they had a little crew there. He said, make the shots count, motherfuckers. We ain't got a lot of arrows. They're killing them off. Next thing you know, everybody's dying off. It's just him, dude. He's got this fucking stick, and he's fucking wearing them out. Yeah. He's killing them off, looking back at fucking Bran like, you motherfucker, wake up. Like, what are we doing?
Your weird
and then he kills them all off, and then he comes out of it. He looked at that motherfucker. He said, you're a good man. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's all he needed to hear.
Yeah. And he
proved himself. And then he knew he was going to die.
Yeah.
But he ran right into it, man. That was some shit. Like,
right.
But he brought himself, he made up for all the fucked up. He's been trying throughout the show to make up for all the fucked up shit. But he did it right here and there. He did it.
That was the perfect way to bring him full circle.
When he told him, he said, I'm sorry about all the fucked up shit I did. And he's like, no, that brought you here, man, home. Like if he didn't go through all that shit, if he didn't get locked up, get his shit snipped off and all that shit, he wouldn't have been this bad motherfucker that he was.
No. Well, and that's what
this motherfucker was fighting with some heart.
What Brandon, I'm going to call him Brandon Stark. That's what because there's too many fucking Braun. But that's what he told him. He was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, don't apologize because all the shit that you went through is what got you here, motherfucker. So just fucking roll with it.
Shit, if I was Ari, I'd be collecting faces. Y'all got a cooler nearby? Because be going around cutting faces off.
So let's hone in on that Night King kill. Okay. So, are we to presume that she managed to avert all of the dead to get that close to launch into the fucking air?
I mean, dude, she's sneaky.
And then he catches her. He has enough awareness to catch her.
She did the night because she was screaming when she was coming through the air. Like a dumbass. No, she did the knife drop that she did on Brianna. The knife drop. We saw that that she tried it on her. And she's like, "Where'd you learn that?" She said, "Who taught you how to do that?" She's like, "No one." Because
no one told her. Yeah.
But that was pretty cool, man. I was happy to see that motherfucker die.
Well, I'm not really upset about the way that it happened. I mean, because she got the inspiration that she needed from the Lady in Red,
And then they said that the Lord of Light brought that guy back all those times just so he could be there for that moment.
Yeah.
He saved her. Do y'all remember when he was standing there with his arms out holding the wall?
Yeah.
Not letting them through? They were just stabbing the shit. These motherfuckers were shanking the shit out of everybody. Like,
wasn't they though? Prison style. Prison rules up in Winterfell.
that was a cool death. And then even fucking Davos, man. He went out like a doctor. Like a soldier.
Oh, fucking Grayscale?
Yeah.
Jorah?
That was a Mormon.
What's his name?
Jorah Mormon.
Who the fuck is Davos?
He's the Onion
Davos. Yeah.
Oh, these guys got too many names.
Man.
Well, that was badass.
It was.
He saved her. He went out like he wanted to. That was always his, big moment. Like, he was like, I'm going to save you, bitch.
Shit, he kept taking shots and kept getting up. He's like, not till it's done. He probably would have kept fighting for God knows how long, too, you know?
I would say that his death was probably one of the best ones. Like,
it really was.
The one, the Night Watch's dude, like, saves Sam, and then he's like, you got to be more clear. And it's like, oh, shit, man.
He just got fucked. Yeah, I was expecting like at least 2 to 3 more people to die in that thing.
I thought Brianna was gonna go.
Yeah.
A few more. They really didn't lose a lot.
They
lost like a lot of red shirts.
Yeah, a lot. Because
you remember that was their thing before. They had bulk.
They had bulk bodies.
Yeah, they lost all those fucking.
All the Dothraki.
And then most of the...
all the Unsullied.
Yeah, they got a few. Yeah, if you guys notice, they always made sure, the guy, the leader of the Unsullied, I don't know his name.
Grey Worm.
Yeah, so they always made sure you knew that was him because he would walk up in front of the camera and he wouldn't have his helmet on. Then he would put it on. Like, that's how you knew it was him.
Yeah.
They always did that.
Well, they should have just gave him a different fucking helmet.
Yeah, just a big Grey Worm on it.
Ugh. Like one of them fucking Shahwood sandworms from Dune.
What's up, sandworm? I mean, Grey Worm.
Eyes.
Dude, when he said, fucking protect the retreat.
Yeah.
I was like, but you understand what that means, right?
You gonna die.
They're all gonna die.
Yeah.
He knew it.
He knew it.
But those motherfuckers were fucking down to fight, dude. They were DTF. Yeah.
Yeah. The Unsullied they were on fucking point. Everybody was though, for real, except for the damn Dothraki. That we didn't even see how bad they got fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
that was a pretty cool shot though, the way they had them ride in, and I was like, all those lights are gonna fucking go out.
Yeah.
Just to let you know how bad this is. Like.
Yeah, the shot where they're standing on that cliff, and it's like an arrow going through, like the horses look like an arrow running through the fucking. That was super fucking cool, man. I didn't have a problem with the fucking with it being low light. I mean, because it made you pay more attention.
Yeah, well, that's the way it would be.
Yeah.
The cinematography was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dark as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why he came at the Night King, dude.
Yeah. Oh, he fucked them up with that damn blizzard.
He sure as hell did.
They wasn't expecting that shit.
Dragons were like running into each other and shit.
Yeah.
She couldn't see to light the trench.
No.
That trench fire was pretty cool.
It was.
Because whenever that would light up, then you could see. Like you could see what the fuck was going on. It was like, oh shit.
It's crazy that the White Walkers stopped. Then they just started laying on it.
Yeah, well, he put his hand out and told them, lay down.
Yeah. Lay down, bitches.
So he was controlling the whole fucking... I mean, he was in charge of everything. And then I also saw a thing, like, you remember how we were talking before, like, you said it, Travis, you're like, because you got the Night King, and then you got like his right-hand guys, the ones that...
Yeah.
His generals.
Yeah. So before, when they kill one of those, they're not wearing armor. One of them gets stabbed. And then you notice them, they're wearing armor because they're like, oh, okay, they figured out that they can stab you with this shit. So then now you see them in armor. So they could, and then like they were smart. They did strategize. Like,
yeah,
they were in on it. I thought whenever she hit him with the fire blast, and he picked up that fucking spear. I was like, here goes another dragon.
Yeah. Number 2 gone.
Yeah.
I read somewhere, it was someone online, but they had a scenario that would have been cool if, like, say when Arya stabs the Night King and he dies. Well, instead, one of the generals walks forward and a fucking crown starts to form on his head.
Oh shit!
And it just keeps going.
Like,
Everybody would have
yeah,
died.
Yeah.
Just about nonstop.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the whole goddamn time.
It was good.
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah. I mean, my expectations, like what actually happens versus what I think is going to fucking happen on Game of Thrones, is always like,
I
fuck
wasn't
you.
butthurt.
No, I wasn't butthurt at all. But every time I'm like, this is what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, they're like,
Left
fuck
turn.
that.
Right turn, Clyde.
Yeah, the Lord of Light still has a plan. You're right.
Yeah, he gonna show
Who the
up.
fuck is the Lord of Light?
I don't know.
So here's the thing, though. So that tree where the Night King was fucking created is like right there next to fucking Winterfell. Okay?
Mm.
So when you see that footage of that white dude standing there like, no, don't stab me with that shit, and they stab him, and turn him into the fucking Night King, who the fuck is that? I mean, he's like right there next to Winterfell. Who is he? Or was that like hundreds, thousands of years before Winterfell was even there?
Yeah, it was like part of the first men, right? Like that went to the.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because like, wasn't it the first men fought the children, and then they.
Yeah, that's why the little forest kids turned him into it to kill all man, but it backfired on them.
Yeah, and then they had to team up with the first men.
Yeah.
To fight the White Walkers back.
How come we didn't see any of them? For a minute, I thought that's what fucking Brandon was doing. Was he was gonna bring in some fucking? Are they all dead? Did they all die when they fucking attacked that tree?
I think so.
I think they killed them all, right?
I think they are all dead. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. But
I remember when they attacked the tree and killed fucking Grandmaster fucking Root Leaf,
Yeah.
The original OG fucking what Brandon turned into be.
Grandmaster.
Well, or didn't one of them stay behind because they couldn't go past the wall due to the barrier?
But
ain't no wall.
If he broke the barrier, dude, I don't know. Might show
super
up.
Creepy.
What if they're the ones that help defeat Cersei? I mean, there's no army anymore. It's just like a fucking handful.
I mean, she's got a bigger army than they do for sure.
Yeah.
But they got dragons.
Well, and they're also arrogant as fuck too.
Yeah.
Like Cersei didn't just fucking.
Exactly. They're riding high like fucking we can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Who's this fucking prick,
Yeah. Oi.
Yeah. Did you fucking fight the fucking Battle of the Bastards in the fucking Long Night? I don't think so.
That was me, bitch.
They're going to have to do some shit. But y'all remember Cersei's got that fucking green shit.
The fire?
Yeah, they got a little bit of that
Battle
left.
of Blackwater?
Yeah. They didn't use it all.
They got a lot of it left, I think.
Who's going to kill the mountain?
The Hound? That's why he's still alive, I feel.
Oh, you're right, dude. That's his fucking arch rival nemesis right there.
Yeah, that's his fucking Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I like how the Hound was kind of having
a fucking panic attack.
Yeah, because the whole time he was just like,
did he give a fuck?
Well, the whole show he's just like, oi, cunt, like he didn't give a fuck, and then like to see him actually freak out, like he almost died how many times?
A bunch.
During this fucking show.
Yeah, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead until I saw him standing there panicking.
Like mouth breathing.
And that dude was like, come on! And he was like, we're all gonna fucking die anyway.
Yeah, we're all gonna die, you dumb cunt. Yeah. That's what he said.
I like that dude, man.
I do too. I'd hang out with him, you know?
I like that. I've been watching recaps and like Easter eggs and stuff like that. There's a lot of shit in this episode that they play on that happened throughout the season.
Yeah.
And they show that one clip when the Hound and Arya's at that pig farm, and she's like, "Who's gonna believe you're a pig farmer if you eat all the pigs?" And he had that pig's foot, and he was like, like,
yeah.
"You little cunt." But they're down a lot of people, and
oh yeah.
See, that's why I was like, that bitch is gonna bring everybody back. I just knew it, dude. I was like, she's gonna walk out here and turn into this fucking flame that just brings back all the good people.
Yeah.
Which would have been awesome. But they got another plan in mind. There's something. They have something on their side. I mean, it's got to be the Lord of Light. I don't know. Well, something's on their side, or they would not have won this battle.
Well, everybody that follows the Lord of Light just died.
Everyone that follows, but John's still there, and the Lord of Light brought him back.
Yeah, but
he don't follow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But does he follow the Lord of Light though?
Well, no, or he wouldn't really have any reason to be.
He said, "Bran, can Bran warg into the mountain and kill Cersei, dude?"
And I think that's the whole point, because when Jon was resurrected, Davos asked him if he saw anything, and Jon said nothing.
And he was like, "You know nothing, Jon Snow. You saw nothing, Jon Snow."
I don't know, man.
You can't even make predictions.
Not really. I mean, we can all speculate.
I feel like they're just rolling dice. Like, what are we gonna do next? I got 8. You walk under the bridge. A bridge goblin cast out a spell.
Yeah, right. You see a turtle on its back. What do?
Yeah. Fuck it. You cunt. So that's the whole thing, though, because a lot of people were pissed that this battle took place, and they're like, well, the show's over. It's like, nah, dude, it's Game of Thrones, man.
No.
That was a side bitch right there. Like,
we've got 3 more episodes.
Yeah. So the next 2 are going to build up to this. There's got to be a huge battle. Right?
I mean, here's what I think. I don't think it's going to be a huge battle in the way
Not
that
like
we just
one.
had. I think it's going to be more. They're going to draw Cersei's people out and take them out guerrilla style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because think about it. You've got Jon Snow, Jaime, Brienne,
some bad motherfuckers.
You've got all these bad motherfuckers.
Even Sam's badass now.
Yeah.
He's like, I've seen some shit, man.
If you pull enough people like from Cersei's army out and fuck them up a little bit at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'll take fucking some time until you whittle it down.
What if?
Yeah.
Let me run this. Let me run this scenario by y'all. What if, in keeping with the idea that it's Game of Thrones, what if they execute the game on Cersei and they outplay her and they use Jaime as the piece that wins the game, and have it to where, they make it seem like they're all gonna bend the knee, all this shit, and then Jaime kills Cersei.
Well, dude, the song that fucking Edward Sheeran sang in that episode, that's what it was about.
Yeah.
A man with a golden hand killing the queen. I mean...
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I say Edward Sheeran? I think I did. I don't know. You can call him Ed. I'll let him know what you're going to call him, Ed.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah. I want him to kill her so bad.
Yeah. I want him to fuck her and then kill her.
Yeah. Yeah. Get one last thing. I mean, she's down.
She's DT.
He's going to come in there and she's going to be waiting on him.
Yeah. Pussy out and everything.
Yeah. He's going to be like, someone's been in here recently. It smells like shrimp.
And then here comes fucking Oi. You already know, dude.
Oi, that guy. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
He might turn on her. If he sees that she's fucked, he'll turn in a heartbeat, and then they'll kill him anyway because he's a piece of shit.
He's like, I'll bend the knee to whoever you want.
He's not. All the loyal people are over here and on this side, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody's loyal on her side.
Well, I mean, if Tyrion's gonna do some weird shit, you know.
Well, there's a lot of talks about that. Hay was pissed because he's just bitching. He's like, I need to be up there. I might see something they don't see. She was right. She's like, motherfucker, you'll be dead. She was right. His little legs couldn't fucking run this fast. Like,
well, yeah, I get that. I get what she's saying, but I also get what he's saying too. Like,
because he won the Battle of the Bastards.
Well, he's a smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like he would be able, I think, to outthink pretty much anybody. So if he was in a position to where that's all he had to do was think and look. I mean,
Bran is the builder.
I mean,
what if Bran was sending ravens out for more people, reinforcements for the next battle? Because he's like, we got this one. He could see the battle, right? Like he knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
He Doctor Strange that shit. He was over there, you know.
What if he somehow finds
we need
a way
Iron Man.
What if Bran somehow finds a way to bring the army back to life and control them? Like the Army of the Dead.
Everybody would be fucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, but he don't go full Night King. He just goes full fucking weirdo in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen.
Nah, dude. I mean, it's just, there's too much left to do to even speculate.
I'm guessing the next episode we're going to cut to King's Landing and start seeing what's going on there. Right? I mean, I didn't even see the preview for the next episode, but
I'm assuming so, yeah.
It's about time to cut to that and see what's going on. And I'm sure she'll get a little fucking, what is it, a pigeon? What are they? She'll get a little note from a pigeon.
A raven?
Yeah, we'll bring a note.
The three-eyed raven?
I'm trying to see that four-eyed raven. Raven wearing glasses.
What if the three-eyed raven, like, he wargs into it and then pecks her fucking eyes out?
Right? Shits in her face.
Yeah. Oh,
gives her
shits
scurvy.
in her mouth. Ugh. He gives her the worms. She's got the worms, man. It's raining like a motherfucker outside.
Yeah, y'all had a small little storm, a little yellow. It's little.
Oh, a little yellow. I'm just glad it waited until now to fucking rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
I did too. I mean, was you let down, Trav?
No.
I didn't think that Arya was gonna kill the damn Night King.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I really wasn't.
He caught her. I was like, he's about to kill her. She did those switcheroo on him. Gutted his ass like a fish with that Valerian steel. Then they all started popping. That was cool.
Yeah.
So whenever the Night King makes like one of his generals, what's the difference? Like who are those? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like, cause how's that happen? We never saw that, did we? I got a lot of questions about the Night King. I could watch a whole series on that alone. The Night King and his adventures. And where the fuck was he all this time?
The Night King?
Yeah.
He's just fucking chilling, man.
Well, you know, like for all these years, they're like, winter's coming. Like he only comes when winter comes, right? Or he is winter, right?
Yeah,
Where's
I guess
he been,
so.
dude, for like 1,000 years?
The children like locked him away, right? And he had to like break free.
Wasn't it when the dragons were born?
Didn't
it wake something up because they were like, oh, remember the comet?
Yeah.
You remember that shit? And they were like, "Oh, magic. Oh, that ain't good."
Mm-hmm.
And then like woke his ass up. He's like, "Who disturbs my slumber?"
It is I.
Tyrion. Where she pays the soldiers with the dragons start raining fire. Yeah, those soldiers will run. But she has been making like dragon ballistic shit.
Yeah.
She's been getting ready for it. She's gonna keep that throne. And then like whenever she dies, who's gonna sit on the throne? You know, here's one way they can fix that. Jon Snow or Khaleesi, like one of them, could die.
Yeah.
And then there's no, it's just whoever lives.
Yeah.
Or do they do it together?
Well, everybody
They clearly
dies.
got a thing for each other. I mean, at one time I thought everybody was gonna die, but
But
shit,
now
that storm has passed. That ship has sailed.
that ship has sailed. Don't look over your shoulder.
Do y'all think that George R.R. Martin watched the episode? Well, he'd probably seen them.
Of course. I think he watches all of them before.
Yeah, he's like, I like it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Well, I mean, do y'all want to talk about some news real quick?
Yeah, I'd like to mention. Now we can't go into details maybe until next week, but opening weekend worldwide.
Oh, I was fixing to say it.
I know. The last time I saw it, it was $1.2 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Up. Is that it?
I don't know what it is now.
A lot of fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
I hope this movie beats Avatar.
Absolutely worth every penny they spent on that movie.
I'm gonna throw a fucking arrow in your wheel here. Trent said, "What'd you say, Trent? You're in here typing. What'd you say about it?" Trent said, "Man." He said, "Man."
Man.
That's fine.
He's listening. He's laughing now. He said, "Man."
On the other hand, I enjoyed it a lot.
Was it everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as you expected. That's what he said. Your expectations are too high. You got to tone it down. It's Disney, man.
Well, when are you going to watch it, Adam?
I'm going to try to go before the next podcast.
I plan on going this coming weekend. I don't have anything.
That's what I'm going to try to do.
Well, no, don't stop, Trent. Stop. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
We're not into spoilers, dude. You about to get kicked from this fucking thing.
I've purposefully stayed off of Facebook and everything. Typing.
I haven't watched. I don't know any spoilers. I know nothing. All I've seen is a meme with a rat. Don't know what that means.
Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook.
It's too spoiler for us.
I just logged onto Facebook to go to this fucking movie news website. That's it. That's the first time I've really logged on, other than Messenger, since Friday? Last Friday.
I haven't seen anything on there though, for real. I did.
Yeah,
I got on Facebook a few times. I didn't see nothing online. Everybody's been pretty cool, but it ain't like an episode of The Walking Dead. Like, I'll unfriend the motherfucker at this point.
I know, right?
I'll block you forever.
But that's most of the news is about that. But there are some titty bits I got for you guys.
What you got, man?
All right. So, did you hear about the extended cut of The Hateful Eight?
Extended cut?
All right. So Tarantino released the extended cut on Netflix, and it's broken up into 4 hour long miniseries segment.
So it's 4 hours.
Each segment is between 50 and 65 minutes long. So yeah, like it's got like an extra 30
Oh, here
minutes or
it is.
so. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet,
I mean, have you had the
but
time?
no, dude, no.
How long is
I,
that runtime altogether?
uh,
Oh, right here, director's cut adds around 30 minutes. Oh, no. That's Django.
yeah. I was fixing to talk about that.
What? Why is he
He,
doing this? Is he about to die or something?
it says Django has a director's cut, and the final time is 3 hours and 15 minutes or 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh,
Which the original
Go
the
ahead.
original release for Django was what?
Pretty long.
Two.
It was like 2.5 hours, right?
Let's see. I'm going to it. Django.
Dude, I'm gonna watch this Hateful Eight.
Yeah, dude. The original runtime is 2 hours and 45 minutes, so it adds an extra 45 minutes almost to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Of that's for Django. Django.
Ah, dude, this is closer to his Roadshow release that he did. That, you remember the Roadshow
Okay.
where if you went and watched it, you got to see pretty much a director's cut.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna watch the shit out of that. I'm gonna watch them both.
I know, right?
So it's not like he went in and added a bunch of extra scene. He didn't cut the scenes short. So some scenes are gonna be longer.
Yeah, dude?
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's to that. Like,
yeah, I mean, do we even have to say it, you know? But yeah, Hateful Eight miniseries released on Netflix. Let me pull it up here.
the oil guy? You mean, I drove all the way across this great state to be here today. There will be blood. Movie's long as fuck. You didn't like that movie, man? Drink your milkshake. Don't toy with me, Daniel.
He says
Got
here
good
that
acting.
only instead, let's see, it was cut into 4 50-minute episodes, effectively turning his snowy western into a miniseries. There was some debate as to whether or not that it was something Netflix did on their own, or if Tarantino had some say in it. As it turns out, Tarantino actually spent a great deal of time with his editor personally putting this together. Given the confusion, Tarantino recently did an interview explaining how the project came to be. Basically, Netflix approached him with the idea. The Pulp Fiction filmmaker liked the idea enough to actually give it a shot, and as a result, got together with his editor, Fred Raskin, and cut together the Hateful Eight miniseries. This is what Tarantino said. I thought, wow, that's really intriguing. I mean, the movie exists as a movie, but if I were to use all the footage we shot and see if I could put it together in episode form, I was game to give that a shot. So about a year after its release, maybe a little less, me and my editor Fred got together, and then we worked real hard. We edited the film down into 50-minute bits, and we very easily got 4 episodes out of it. We didn't re-edit the whole thing from scratch, but we did a whole lot of re-editing, and it plays differently. Some sequences are more similar than others compared to the film, but it has a different feeling. It has a different feeling that I actually really like a lot. And there was already a literary aspect to the film anyway, so it definitely has this chapter's unfolding quality. Um, Says here another point of interest for viewers had to do with the additional footage included. The Hateful Eight was toured with a 70mm presentation, with some footage not shown in most theaters, known as the Roadshow version. Some seem to think this miniseries was just a repackaged version of that. However, the director refuted that as well, estimating that there are at least 25 minutes of totally new footage in this cut. Yeah, it's really frustrating that on one hand, it seems like every website in the world wants to write about it, but no one wants to actually watch it. So they could actually see for themselves if it's different. Like 42 different websites would rather speculate on if it's different rather than just watch it. So it's all this misconception. Oh, they're just replaying the credits. It's just only what was in the Roadshow version. No, I don't know an exact timeline as far as how much new footage is in there, but it's something like about like 25 minutes, if not more. Could you imagine talking like this? No, I don't know an exact timeline for the new footage, but it's like about 25 minutes, if not more.
Yeah, Russians.
And yeah, and they're different. There are sequences that play very different. You know, one of the things in it that I like a lot, and it was one of the things that didn't quite work in the feature. We had to move on, but in this kind of situation, it was different.
You know, is that it?
Yeah, that's
You
it. He
know,
just goes
remember
on
when
talking.
we did the review, Travis, it was too long. I think cutting it into shorts like that, it's still long, but you can watch one, come back. It's like an episode. Watch
It's
one,
easier
come
to
back.
digest.
Yeah, that's
I feel
exactly
like
what it
I feel
said.
like
Maybe
I
it would have
feel
been
as if
more enjoyable
I'll enjoy this a lot more.
because you can, like, you know, come watch one. And with Netflix, you could even stop watching and come back. It'll pick up where you left off. Like,
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it.
yeah. I'm gonna watch both of them. I mean, why not?
And what's it coming to?
Because you can, you
Net,
know, it's already on there, right?
Netflix.
Yeah, it's on there because someone posted a screenshot here and they said, this is a tweet. Someone said the Hateful Eight extended version was cut into 50-minute episodes. What the fuck are you doing, Netflix? And that was April
Wow.
25th, and they've got a screenshot to where you can see it.
Do you think that he'll release an extended cut Blu-ray with all the additional footage recut into it?
I mean, I'd buy that.
I've already got it on Blu-ray, and I
Yeah,
would
I've
fucking
got it. I
buy
mean,
it.
I'd like to have that. I've got them all.
Yeah,
Collect the whole set.
he's gonna have like 3 different versions of the Hateful Eight. It's gonna be like Dewey Cox. Have you seen the extended cut of Dewey Cox?
Yeah. You got like a
Really?
day to waste? Let's watch it.
It's
Dude, it's so
good,
goddamn long, though.
It is.
Which
but
the
it's
first
good.
time I watched it, that's the version that I purchased. We talked about this.
I
Guy that
laughed
bought
my
Mr.
ass off
Yeah.
through that.
It was like that's the only version I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen the shorter version. I'm like,
I mean, it's shorter.
he's right. Netflix won't let him. That may be an exclusive thing. Like you got to come see it there. That makes. I bet they'll give him a time frame.
Yeah, it might be like 2 or 3
Yeah,
years.
and they're like, then you can put it out. You know,
Yeah.
you can release the theatrical. Well, check this out. Here's a box set. Comes in that like a steel tin. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'd fucking
You
buy
got the
shit.
theatrical version. You got the
Yeah.
road show, and you got this one.
I
8
would buy
disc, the Hateful Eight.
Hell, his fucking Blu-ray collection's on like it's 8 disc. You know,
Yeah.
8 sold. I got 4 of them.
I didn't know that. When did you find that out? I've been living
Whenever-
under a rock. I've been sick.
I found out about it Saturday night. We were over at Cody and Alina's doing some
text
stuff
me?
for her. Well, we were in the middle of doing shit. Like we were drinking and stuff, and
Oh, okay.
you know how I get when I drink.
Yeah, I do. Did you go to sleep?
I almost did, dude, for real.
When I got home, I did.
Well, see, I had to work Saturday, and then I had to come home and mow because it was going to rain.
Ugh.
And I knew I wouldn't have time this week to do it. So I mowed and I was moving blocks around in the yard trying to clean some stuff up. Got a shower, and then we went over there and started drinking. I've been super fucking busy the last couple of days. So, yeah. I'm
Well, that's
hoping
cool.
that this. Yeah. I can't. And then the Django, it's going to be. It's going to add about.
It said like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, so an extra 15 to 20 minutes will put it over the 3-hour mark. As for what the extra footage entails, for now, Tarantino didn't reveal any specific details. We can only hope it involves a little more Christoph Waltz as Dr.
Yeah.
King Schultz. Wasn't there some stuff in the trailer that was cut out of the movie?
Yep.
So maybe we'll actually get those scenes.
Was that
footage.
a Netflix exclusive too?
That I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me if Netflix didn't have something to do with it.
That's cool that they called him and they're like, "Hey, we got an idea."
Let me ask you this: What if Netflix is testing the waters here?
Mm-hmm.
What if they're wanting to see how easy it would be to work with Tarantino, and they approach him on doing like a series or some exclusive films or something?
Dude, check this out. I know you saw the Star Trek script is finished.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's got a Star Trek script, and he said it's a very big possibility. Can you imagine?
Good with it. Yeah, I mean, I actually can, because dude, he's a hell of a fucking writer. I think that whatever he decided to do would be different but good, you know?
Yeah, like different in a good way.
Yeah.
A lot of talking, some action.
Yeah.
A lot of F-bombs. Can you imagine?
Spock
Spock is played by Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm
tired of all these motherfucking Klingons
on this motherfucking Enterprise.
Yeah.
I'm down. Dude, anything he does is going to be, you know.
Except my fucking alley.
Yeah.
Trent's asking about Star Wars news. You got any? Is there any? Has there been any?
They dropped that teaser trailer. Has everybody watched
another
it?
One?
No, this is the one that...
A few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. Oh, yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
And then they dropped the name of the episode, the movie.
Yeah.
The Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of people think that JJ is going to go in and undo, like, retcon a bunch of stuff and basically undo a lot of stuff that Rian Johnson did. But I didn't have a fucking problem with it.
Didn't bother me.
I liked his movie, so fuck off. You know what I mean? Like,
Wait. Travis saw the movie and Trent saw the movie. They didn't play the fucking Star Wars trailer before fucking Endgame? He says nope. Travis, did you see it?
Yeah.
He checked out on that Tarantino stuff.
What?
Did they show a Did they show a Star Wars trailer when you watched Endgame?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Trent didn't get one.
Sorry, Trent.
Yeah. You went to the wrong... you watched it in 3D.
You'll just have to go rewatch the movie. Rewatch the movie in GTX.
So they've put up a really, 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 really good cam rip online, and everyone in the comments was like, hey, go watch this shit in the theaters. Don't watch this fucking cam rip. Even though people were like, I watched the movie and then I came home and watched the cam rip just because, you know.
Right.
Pick up a few extra things because I watched it, you know. But they were like, hey, watch it on the biggest screen you can find. If you could find an IMAX screen, watch it on that.
Like
spend the money.
The biggest screen you can legally
Can you imagine watching it up in Chattanooga on that one? That's the biggest fucking screen I've ever seen in my life.
I know. I saw something there. I can't remember what it was.
The sounds that whales make. Because it's near that theater's part of the, what you call it, aquarium.
Yeah.
Like if you buy the aquarium package, you can go over there and watch there. My favorite IMAX theater is the one at the Space and Rocket Center.
Oh my God.
You guys ever been in that room?
Yeah, I have.
The dome?
The dome.
It's a dome, right? You ever been in there, Travis?
Mm-hmm.
It's a dome. And your seat like leans back. So you're facing the ceiling, right?
Right.
And you go in there and watch these crazy, like, you know, space shit, and it's crazy. And then you can feel the rumble, and like the screen wraps all the way around. I don't know about watching a movie on it because of the way it's shaped. It's like a big circle.
Yeah. I would try it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
One
comfortable.
time. Well, that's like those curved TVs to a
Yeah.
whole new level.
Either way, man.
Oh, I'm going to the theater.
It's great, man.
I held off on it. If
The
we're all gonna watch
fact-
it, next week should
like,
be that.
the fact that like combining Infinity War and Endgame together, they literally reward the audience for watching every single fucking movie building up to this.
Fucking right.
I know it was good because you came home and dug up your ticket collection.
Feeling
You got to
nostalgic.
frame them all. You got them all, dude? Every one of them?
Yeah, man.
You got all of them. You're not missing, like, you went and watched everything.
Oh no, not. I mean, like, not all,
Civil
not
War?
the entire MCU. That was all of the Avengers. The one that I found. I've seen them all.
But you watched all the Avenger movies.
Yes.
Frame it. I saw one of those tickets was so goddamn old. It was like you could barely read what was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was Age of Ultron.
The theater there when it opened, Scottsboro. I started going there, of course, because the other one shut down. Well, I mean, no brainer. But I kept every ticket from every movie I ever watched there, and I have them, and they're in order. I have a rubber band around them. They're in order, dude. Every movie I ever watched there. Got a little stack. The only movie I watched twice was Zombieland. There's 2 Zombielands in there.
There is no way they are going to top a final battle like Endgame for quite a while. They probably will one day in the future, but until then, can't be topped.
Can't be topped?
Untoppable.
That's the review right there, untoppable.
It is.
And some little twinks
comic.
Like, I don't know about that.
It is comic book as fuck, dude.
All right now.
It's like they took a 2-page spread of just action and turned it into a battle sequence, and they fucking executed it beautifully.
Travis, that clip. Listen, this is between me and you. Now that clip that you told me, that spoiler you saw that you told me about, was it in the movie?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. In the movie.
God damn you. But listen to me. You're still not prepared for when it happens, Adam. You're not fucking prepared.
Griffin's going to leave the chat.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. I'll go this week. If you'll go, Griffin, we'll do it next episode.
I'll go.
If you guys paid attention to the dialogue, if you paid attention to the dialogue throughout all these movies, and you picked up the quips between, the quips between certain characters, they have phrases and shit like that, they say to one another. Well, one happens in this movie, and when it does, it's gonna rip your fucking heart out, and then you're gonna be like, God damn right. It. I mean,
Travis won't talk about it, so goddamn bad. I can't stand it. You
want
to talk about it, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm just.
We should go live on here and leave and let you do a fucking episode by yourself.
Listen, him and Trent can do it together.
Yeah.
But hear me out though.
The pod.
There's a moment.
Pre-pod.
All right, so listen, this is how fucking crazy. The battle is so goddamn long. They're able to take a cinematic cue from an earlier Avengers movie and utilize it in this battle, and they use a certain fucking character, and if you've been a fan of comics at all, it is the most badass fucking thing ever. Like, it's not like the whole duration of it, but there's just a moment where a certain thing has to happen, and it's through the eyes of a particular character, and it's just, I'll leave it at that. Like, it's really cool.
I know too much.
No, you don't.
No, you don't, dude. You don't.
Well,
like 10 minutes. I'll tell you this too. 10 minutes in, you're going to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is, what?
What the fuck was Travis talking about? That's what I'm going to be like. I'm
Yes.
looking at my timer.
Travis, read the private message Trent
He
sent
PM'd
you,
you.
apparently.
He slid in those DMs.
Yeah, he slid in Travis' DM so hard. No, I'm going this weekend. I'm hoping to go with Mr. White and his old lady. If that doesn't happen, then I will be going with somebody.
I'm going by myself.
My brother's going for sure. My younger brother, because my middle brother.
You going to the Burrow?
Yeah. Well, my middle brother, him and my sister-in-law went the Friday night that it came out and watched it, and I had to work late that night, so I didn't get to go watch it. And Sunday, whenever we met up with him, I called him over there, and me and Andrew was talking. I said, "Hey, have you went and watched Endgame?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I just said, "Leave." He said, "What?" I said, "I haven't seen it. I don't want to hear anything about it. I know you're fixing to like go on. I haven't watched it yet."
Fuck my whole month up.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I got you." I'm like, "Yeah." So he's talking about going and watching it again. And
Travis said he was going to go see it again.
I'm going to try to take Deidre.
My brother
You going to
doesn't.
make the old lady watch it?
Oh, she wants to see it, but because of work and shit. And I was like, I want to watch it. So me and the kids went and watched it together.
And then you're like, kill confirmed. You need to see this.
Yes.
Is it more? Would you go more than 3 times to like? Would you go 3 times to watch it? I went and watched Django 3.5 times.
If you had unlimited access to watching this movie in the theater, how many times would you go to watch it?
I would
once every weekend until it's gone.
Yes, while it's still in theaters, I would make a point to go watch it once a weekend.
Did you cry?
Yes. I didn't cry, but I teared up a lot, dude.
I'll probably cry.
Because when
Trent, did you cry?
When shit plays out and it touches on so many, like I said, man, it rewards every movie that the audience has sat through to.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Whenever Griffin leaves, I got a question for you, Travis.
Everything you've ever thought about, Griff, when you've thought about these comic movies. I'm not trying to overhype this, man, but I know how much we've all enjoyed watching these movies and how much we've talked about just like the comic lore and then the movie lore and all that kind of shit. Dude, It delivers. It delivers. It's what we've wanted for so many years.
Does it earn the name of Endgame? Because that's a name and a half right there.
You goddamn right it does.
All right. It better own up. I'll fucking drop a hearty half on this bitch in a heartbeat.
You heard it here first, folks.
It earns the name of Endgame. Keep it real.
Wait, since we're gonna go watch it and do it next week, I do want to say I want to go ahead and give my pre-star for Glass when we get around to it.
You already watched it?
I did. I watched it Sunday.
I'll watch it, and then we can do is it worth a full episode?
I think so because there's a lot of shit going on.
Was it as bad as the fucking?
No.
Okay. Well, see, I liked that other one. I mean, come on.
This movie's 3 hours of. There's so much to there's so much to deep like unpackage when we talk about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wouldn't bother me if this carried over into 2 fucking episodes. I know that we won't.
We do a 3-parter.
I know that we won't. I know that we won't. But like for real,
what we need to do though is we can start as early as possible and do a long ep, man. Just do a long episode.
I mean, do an Endgame episode.
Right now we're at an hour, 30. I mean, if we start early enough, we can get a fucking 2 or 3 hour one in there.
I'm down.
But I do want to watch Glass.
It was good, man. Like
drop it a star.
Yeah, I give it a full star because I know why people were pissed or why people were upset with it.
Because everybody fancies themselves a fucking producer or director.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're not. You fucking CUDA.
I think that the way the story went, I liked it even more.
Yeah.
Because
Is there a fucking Shyamalan twist?
Yeah,
I heard there was a twist that fucked this movie for everybody. I saw the headline on the Shyamalan movie. I saw on one of those like Screen Rant or something. There was like, this twist is what fucked it for everybody. Like that's why everybody hated it.
No, well, to me it wasn't bad, so I thought it was fine. Like I thought
I'm sorry, man.
No, it's what made the movie what it is, and a lot of people were pissed because it wasn't. The movie didn't go the way everybody wanted it to go. I'll just say that. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I know everybody's expectations, especially after seeing Split, was one way, and he went a different way with it. And I applaud the fuck out of him for doing it the way he did it.
I enjoyed Split.
So,
but it was the acting in Split. It was that motherfucker's delivery.
He goes into more personalities in this one.
Oh wow!
They said the original cut of the movie was over 3.5 hours long. M. Night Shyamalan
Come on Netflix.
M. Night Shyamalan went in and cut three of the 20 however many personalities he has. Cut 3 of them out of the movie completely. Knocked it down to the runtime that we have.
Yeah, should have left them in there.
I would have been down for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he goes full.
Dude's always been a good actor. But when I saw him in Split, I was like, damn.
Well, this one's different, though. Like,
completely different?
No. I mean, it's the same, but it's different because, like, you know, in the other movie, he wouldn't really change identities in front of people. Well, this one, they have this machine that, like, makes him change personalities.
Oh, so he can do like personalities on fucking command?
Basically. So it'll show him, he'll cycle through 10 of them at a time and change his demeanor, change his speech, his mannerisms, everything for
I mean, dude.
It's incredible. It's fucking incredible, dude. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And in one scene, he will cycle through up to fucking 10 personality, and each one is different, completely different from the previous.
Before we leave, we gotta watch a few trailers. We haven't watched trailers in a long time.
Okay, I'm cool.
There's a few trailers. Have you guys? Travis earlier today dropped the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Did you watch it?
I watched it without sound at work.
Dude, yeah. Dude, if I watched this trailer without sound, I'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah. But I'm down to watch.
There's a Sonic the Hedgehog. I didn't even know I knew because I remember now they were like, fucking, what's his name? Fucking Pet Detectives making a goddamn Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, I'm down to watch it though.
Trent, the Pokemon movie does look good. Ryan Reynolds all day, like
#winning.
Yeah, CUDA.
All right, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Well, let me see what that smell like.
I've been doing work over here. I also want to watch. Have you guys watched that Chucky trailer?
No.
We should watch the Chucky trailer.
I'm down.
You guys haven't seen it?
No. I've been off the grid, man. Ever since Endgame came out.
You fucking serious? I really didn't deactivate my Facebook.
No,
I have a few honorable mentions. A few weeks ago, I saw a trailer online. I watch trailers. I make folders. I'm trying to, we do a podcast. I got a folder called Yum. They're on Netflix, huh?
Is that porn?
It is.
Okay.
Don't make me send a screenshot, but
Yum.
That's what it's called, dude. I could actually. I'm looking at it, but They made a on net. I think it's a Netflix movie, but it's It's called Bel Air. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
I've seen that trailer.
Did you see it? It's like a
The
serious Fresh
yeah,
Prince of Bel Air. I don't want to watch it, but
West Philadelphia,
I'm like,
born and
what the
raised.
fuck
On
is
the
this? Is
ground.
this a thing? I was looking for a few trailers, but let's see, official Call of Duty Black Ops 4 trailer.
Look up a trailer called The Headhunter.
Dog, look right here.
Is that a porno?
No, listen. I'm about to drop something. Look, I already have it right here. Look. Because I watched the trailer and I Googled it. Look at this. It's a fucking Viking horror movie.
No shit.
We should watch the trailer. Look at the fucking movie poster.
It looks cool as fuck.
I'll pull the trailer up. Y'all got anything else?
Do y'all want to watch the last trailer for Godzilla?
Yeah, we watched it off the pod, but let's put it on here. And then I'm also down to see that Dark Phoenix trailer.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I haven't watched the final Dark Phoenix trailer.
I think that the Headhunters is a Netflix thing, right?
Holy shit. I'm not sure.
It's a Viking horror movie.
And it was made on a $30,000 budget.
Yeah, it shows.
It's supposedly like the quality level they said was like Game of Thrones episode worthy.
It looks pretty good.
But it's got a lot of praise because of how much they were able to utilize their budget. Like, I guess
right.
It's getting abused for its technical aspect. Like, I don't know anything about the story.
They were smart with it.
Yeah, but I mean, that seems interesting enough.
All right, I'm going to do them in order as they've dropped.
All right, so Sonic first.
Sonic, Child's Play, Dark Phoenix, Headhunter, and Godzilla.
I'm down.
They screened a Dark Phoenix trailer at Endgame, and it was pretty badass.
So let me ask you guys, this is the movie that was shelved, right?
They pushed the date up. No, that was New Mutants.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming out this year, though.
After Disney bought it?
Yeah. Disney's going to release it, I reckon.
Did we talk about how Disney purchased 2,000 comic book characters? With that
we
deal?
did. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, dude. 2,000? Dude, their streaming service, I'm telling you, look, you may be like, fuck that streaming service. I don't need it. But hey, if you want to watch some comic book shit other than like a little bit of Spider-Man,
yeah,
they get it because it's all going to be there.
They're actually, I saw an article today, they're rebooting the Ghost Rider franchise and making its own TV show.
Good.
Which will be on their streaming service?
But from what I read, though, it's going to also star this iteration of Ghost Rider is going to be the one carried over from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, so it's the Mexican guy with the car and not the motorcycle.
Like Reyes, or I think Robbie Reyes.
Check this out. I've got a game plan for Disney. Listen, all right, they own all the rights to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, just about everything, other than Spider-Man. Look, dude, what if they do this? Like, whenever they start their streaming service, all right, let's say a movie hits the theaters, it's in there, they make all the money they can make. As soon as it leaves theaters, there's usually a good, 5 to 6 months before it hits DVD. What if it's straight to their goddamn streaming service?
Well, they said as soon as the streaming service goes live, Captain Marvel will be available on day one.
That'll be the one, yeah.
So,
what if they started doing that?
It wouldn't surprise me.
It'll be that, dude. They got my money.
Well,
they got my $6.99.
They have my money already. They've got my money already because I'm gonna start because another launch title with Captain Marvel for the TV is gonna be The Mandalorian for Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but they said that the Hawkeye thing was gonna be a mini series, so it's gonna get a couple episodes and it'll be done. But they're doing a Falcon Winter Soldier buddy comedy TV series, which I love their chemistry.
Endgame is going to make that very fucking interesting.
Shut up.
Yeah, too much information, Trav.
Let's talk about this. Never mind. Nope. what's his name? Fat Boy directed Iron Man.
John
Swingers.
Favreau.
John Favreau.
So he's doing a
Swingers.
yeah. You
That's
already
what
know.
I go to too. Yeah.
I mean, John Favreau is Swingers.
Yeah, that's what I go
So
to too.
he's doing the bounty hunter. What's his name?
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but what's the guy's name?
Boba Fett.
So he's doing a Boba Fett series, right?
No, no. This is not about Boba Fett. This is about the Mandalorian, the bounty hunters in general. It deals with a completely different guild.
So we're gonna go to we're gonna go to Bounty Hunter Planet and see where they come from.
Dude from Game of Thrones is playing a character. As far as we know right now, he's called the Mandalorian. He's from It was the one that got his eyes gouged out by the mountain.
Oh,
I like him.
Guy? Yeah, he's badass.
He's the star of the show.
You raped my sister.
Fuck yeah.
Gina Carano, she plays the one of Ajax's minions in Deadpool that fights Colossus, the girl.
Yeah.
She's in it. She plays a member of the guild that Mandalorian's with. And then Carl Weathers.
Yeah, fucking Carl Weathers, man. Thank God.
He plays the leader of the squad in the show.
I'm down. Like
Charlie fucking Brown. So when I look at this Disney streaming service, I'm like, content, you know?
Yeah.
Content available day fucking. So when they drop episodes, though, are they going Netflix with it? Are they going to drop them all at once?
They'll probably drop seasons.
Come on.
If I had to guess. I mean, why would you not?
I thought The Mandalorian was going to be one and done.
No,
are they doing multiple seasons?
Right?
It is a full show.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I mean, I'm gonna watch them whether I pay for it or not.
I bet what they did was John Favreau came in, did the first season, and they're gonna see what the reception is, and probably
pass it on to a new showrunner.
Well, pass it on and also see if there's enough of interest and likability of that series to keep it going.
Now, when I watched the Star Wars celebration that they did on YouTube, that had their live stream, I sat through that live stream for 3 days, guys. I watched that shit all weekend. I had it on while I was doing shit. Like, just they had so many, like so much shit.
Yeah, but they cut shit out, didn't they?
The only thing that's the only thing they did was during the Mandalorian panel, they showed footage and they cut the stream while that happened. They cut the
Were you able to
waiting
find it
stream
online?
for. I didn't go looking for it. Like I was, from what I saw at the way they explained the show and everything. What's crazy is John Favreau's teaming up with Dave Filoni, and I had no clue who this motherfucker was, and I felt stupid as I watched it because I was like, this guy's really fucking significant. He's the guy that's been over all of the animated Star Wars. Like he did the Rebels movie.
Job.
He was over. He's crossing over into live action for the first time, and he's the one that's teaming up with Favreau to do this show.
Makes sense.
I got to throw a little tidbit out there for you, Griffin. I just Googled if John Favreau was Jewish, and guess what? He is.
So he's the fucking toad.
He's going on the Jutron, dude.
He's the left.
He's on it, man, because he fucking booted this whole fucking Marvel thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the fucking Swingers guy.
Yeah.
The Swingers guy. Which it was going to happen no matter what. But John Favreau directed.
Yeah.
The first Iron Man movie. Fucking what, 20 years ago? How long has it been?
It's been 2008.
Okay, so not 20 years, but.
It's been like 11.
Yeah. Let me be clear.
So y'all ready to rip these trailers?
Let's do it.
Be clear.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I got this. I got this one ready.
The Sonic one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
you
ready.
guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. It's got that one dude in it. I recognize him. What's he from? Who's he? What? He's from what? I know, dude. It's right there. Like, dude, this is funny. Look, dude. Gangster's Paradise. I can't believe this is a thing. It's Hank. He's like, what's he looking at? Damn. He was in Westworld. That's where I'm pulling him from. He was the cowboy. I mean, there's a lot of cowboys, but. Watch this shit. Coolio's making money. See his crooked glasses? I don't know what he is. Wait, because they can't hear you. He's got a fucking Fitbit. This is funny. Watch this. You never go full Robotnik. It looks funny.
It looks goofy.
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't believe there's a Sonic movie.
Yeah, I know.
Who made that? Let's say Paramount. I mean, who's got the rights to Sonic?
Yeah.
Boy, they're desperate, ain't they?
Yeah.
I think what happened was they were like, we're making a fucking Pikachu movie. And they were like, wait a minute, because it kind of has the same animation. You know what I mean? Like, looks exactly the same. Are y'all ready for this fucking Chucky trailer?
I'm ready for it.
Chucky.
Chucky.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. Who's this nerd? It looks brutal. It looks like Saw with Chucky. It's got her in it. Look, he's got an app. Makes sense. Ooh. In a minute, dude. Look at this. Let me tell you about my best friend. That's creepy. It's moving. From the producers of it. Hold your comments till the end, guys. The kid's got hearing aids. Is she really old enough to be playing a mom? That kind of mom. Look at this Saw shit. It's got that guy from Atlanta. It might be good. Avengers Assemble.
You know who's doing his voice?
Andy Serkis? No, whoa. Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
It popped up here. When I saw his picture, I'm like, yeah, that is him. Motherfucker's getting work.
Thank Jesus.
Yeah. Hopefully his cocaine days are over. He can save some of that money he's making.
For real.
What do y'all think about that? I know it's not a theater movie, but I kind of want to see it. Well, from the producers of it. Now, not the director.
Yeah.
It looks a little cheesy.
It looks about what I expected it to. I mean, people were pissed because it wasn't an actual Chucky doll. It was more of an artificial intelligence type deal. But I mean, how would you? Well, I mean, really
you
though,
gotta
how
bring
would
it up
you?
to modern day, dude. It's gotta be. You gotta be able to connect it to Wi-Fi and an iPad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how would you do Chucky now? You would have to put it with,
It's not 1986. You know.
Yeah. So
you gotta be able to link him with an iPad and your Google Home.
Well,
okay, Google, turn on Chucky.
It's one of those things where it's kind of interesting that they're going this avenue with it because instead of rebooting it, it's almost like a recreation of the character instead of just being like, okay, it's going to be a killer doll. Well, yeah, I mean, really, in this, it's not really as much a killer doll as it's a killer artificial intelligence at that point. So it's interesting that they went that route with it instead of just going for the, oh, well, we'll just put a killer
fucking demon-possessed doll.
Yeah.
I got to tell y'all something funny. Just now I said, okay, Google. And my iPad, I mean, not my iPad, my Android pad, it popped up. And it said, turn on Chucky. It picked it up.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I had to say, no, don't.
What would you do if you start hearing that?
I'll kick that motherfucker in the damn face.
Your dog comes over there and starts whining. You're like,
barking at him like, what's wrong? And then Chucky comes around the corner. I'm like, dude, let's hang out, smoke a bowl.
So I've got
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Sansa. 3, 2, 1, play. This is Split. It's just one of his personalities. I just noticed that she's got green eyes. Y'all notice that? A bitch. Oh. Nope. On Game of Thrones, she has blue eyes. Just Googled it. So who is the dark... Well, wait till this is finished. Doesn't look as cheesy as that one. Is that Michael Fassbender? Dude, she's like fucking Super Saiyan. Holy shit. All right, wait. I'll mute you guys. I gotta mute it because, music and shit. But who the fuck is Dark Phoenix? Who is she? Is that her name?
No, that's Jean Grey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jean Grey.
It's pretty badass that this go around they're having her actually absorb like the Phoenix Force and everything.
Who the fuck is that? Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Who is she?
She's like the one that was fucking Cyclops. That can move shit with her mind.
Oh. Is she the mother of that kid that can control the universe?
No.
This movie, Adam, is pretty much the retelling of the first 3 X-Men movies.
Crammed into one. The action doesn't look that cheesy.
Well, it's built up on the whole thing where Jean Grey is incredibly powerful
Badass
already, and then
motherfucker.
she gets this cosmic
But
force
she
put
fucked
into
on
her.
fucking what's his name? Who does Michael Fassbender play?
She gets the
She just fucked on
she gets
him.
the space. She gets the space funk. That's all it is.
Space funk.
Space Age.
The space funk.
1979.
Well, here's my thing about like X-Men and the Dark Phoenix stuff. It's like, why do they feel like every X-Men movie
I knew you were gonna say why.
yeah, why do they feel like every X-Men movie that they create has to be on par story-wise with like the Avengers and stuff like that? Like there are so many good X-Men stories that are not as like intense and like world changing. You would think that like X-Men can build up to something like this instead of like, okay, we had First Class and then let's jump through time and do the fucking
Reboot.
well, they did
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, Days of Future Past, which was okay, like it was decent, and then they did Age of Apocalypse, which should have been it should have been built up so much more. Dark Phoenix should be built up so much more. You know what I'm saying? Like these are huge stories that it shouldn't be a one and done. Days of Future Past should have been a two-parter, like they originally wanted it to. That's all I'm saying. Like I love the X-Men comic books. I love the characters and everything, but quit putting good stories in one fucking movie. That's all I'm saying.
Spread it out.
Build up to it.
Yeah.
Like the X-Men itself could be its own self-contained universe, and it could be something.
How many Marvel movies do we have right now? All like Avengers, you know, all
20,
20. We could have that many X-Men movies easily.
Yeah.
Right? It's its own thing. And then when you get tapped out, and it's like, we don't have it, we're tapped out. It's like, bring them together, make them fight each other.
I mean, I get the idea that Fox was going with for this and everything, but at the same time, it's like, dude, like.
So Fox did this one.
It would be
but
interesting.
Disney's going to release it.
It would be interesting. Okay, so hear me out. It would be interesting. So you know how Captain America's trilogy built up to Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Fucky Bucky.
Well, what if Captain Marvel's trilogy builds up to Civil War 2 and or in some way build it up to where it could have X-Men versus Avengers?
Hey,
because she plays a role in that.
They bought Fox for a reason.
Yeah.
And if you remember, around the time we find out,
I'm sorry.
Around the time we found out there's a Captain Marvel, we find out that Disney's buying Fox.
Yeah. Well, but I don't know. I feel like Fox went about.
I just realized I think I'm mistaken.
They went about the X-Men IP the wrong way, in my opinion. I'm not saying that the movies were bad, but they just weren't as good as like they could have been.
That first one was good.
You still got to consider the era that these movies started in, though. They've had to try and course correct because they had all the rights situation going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that, but what I'm saying is like when Fox had them, like Fox is wanting to compete with Disney, but they shouldn't have been trying to compete with
do
Disney.
Your own thing, kind of like DC.
Yeah,
stop trying to compete, dude. There's no competition here.
That's
you are your own thing. Y'all know how much money Disney spent on Fox? I'm gonna tell you. You ready? Guess.
$1 trillion.
$1 trillion?
No,
how much, Travis?
It was $5 billion, right?
$5 billion.
Wait,
how much, Travis? How much money did Disney spend on to acquire Fox?
Oh man, it was.
You're not gonna guess
it. It was an absurd amount, like 30 billion.
Hear a number. 30 billion? What'd you say?
Yeah.
You said 5. He said 30. $71.3 billion, dude.
Holy shit.
They got something in mind, and they're gonna make their money back.
Well, they've already come out.
$71.3 billion.
They've already come out and said that they're making more Predator movies. They're making more Alien movies. Yeah. They're making more of these lesser franchise films.
2,000 comic book characters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
streaming service all day.
they're all fucking X-Men characters or
Are they?
offshoots. Yeah, I mean, there's so many fucking
Oh.
X-Men characters, dude. It's
I saw
X-Men and Fantastic Four.
I saw a funny meme earlier. It said, how long are like. I bet. Like, I wonder who could handle Thanos easier, and it showed a picture of the Justice League.
Captain
Mhm.
Marvel.
And the comment was, they got to beat Rotten Tomatoes first.
They ain't wrong.
So
They ain't
up
wrong
next,
at all.
we got the Headhunter.
Yeah, Dark
I
Phoenix.
just want to say before we play this, the new Skyrim update looks good. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
I'm still loving that.
You'll see what I'm talking about. That's actually the second comment on YouTube. Can't take credit for that, but when I saw it, I LOL'd. I actually muted
All right,
like this.
I'm ready when
And
y'all
I cut
are.
it back on Kudas. 3, 2, 1, play. It actually looks pretty good, dude. It's a horror movie. Look, Quiet Place. I saw this trailer about a month ago, and I was like, I like that. Good idea. Is that fucking dude from the Parks and Rec? He should have played that. Dude, he's losing his mind. Look at this shit, dude. He looks exactly like the guy from Skyrim. Look. What's back? Oh, yeah, dude. What's that thing crawling? You see it? Woo. Yeah, you can see that budget. 30,000. Look at this shit, dude. Devastating climax. That's too much. Hang on. Hold. I'm down. I'm down to watch that.
Yeah, I'm interested, man, for real.
And the trailer, they just enough.
Yeah.
They show you nothing, Jon Snow. Have you seen this Godzilla trailer?
Yes, I have.
You have?
I'm so excited.
Let me know when y'all are ready. All I got to say about this trailer, fuck the city.
Ready when y'all are.
Save the day.
Let's
Y'all
do
ready?
it.
3, 2, 1, play. Fuck the city, save the day. Remember that. It does, man. Look at that. That piano. Look at that thing, dude. Look at this. A bunch. 17. Dude's there. Who owns this? Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers, yeah. Is there? Fuck the city, save the day. That's a t-shirt. Who disturbed my Godzilla? Did you hear him? Dude, that comes out this month. I believe this is a theater movie, guys. Godzilla. Watch this, dude. Fuck the city, save the day. Oh my God. Oh shit, dude. That's so cool. See the city getting fucked up, but we're saving the day. Mm. Y'all, that fucking Kong movie brought this shit back to life.
I cannot wait, dude.
How good does that shit look? I really didn't have much faith in it until the Kong movie came out.
I cannot fucking wait, man.
Where's King Kong at? Still on the
You know,
island?
probably. You know what I think's gonna happen though?
What's gonna happen?
I think that like they're gonna release Godzilla to fight King Ghidorah, and
He's gonna beat it,
Godzilla's gonna fuck him up. Yeah,
of course.
and
Is he gonna fight Kong?
I think they're gonna try to bring Kong in to take Godzilla down.
Because they have more control over Kong, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they can pigeonhole him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
It's a monkey.
the girl, you know,
Yeah.
like it's so.
Godzilla's like, I ain't got a dick.
Yeah,
Okay. I never had a family. I'm a lizard. I got a lizard brain.
Yeah, so fuck y'all.
Dude, if we get a fucking King Kong versus Godzilla movie.
It's happening, dude. They just finished filming it.
Huh?
Yeah, they just finished filming it like a month ago. They filmed it in Australia.
Dude, I don't want King Kong to die though.
I don't want
him.
I don't want either of them to die, but I think that's what's going to end up happening.
But
though,
why
for
do they have
reals.
to fight?
Because
once you wake up Godzilla,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Well, because
It's
we're
like a
piece of shit
rattlesnake,
fucking,
dog. You can't fucking pet that thing. Like, I mean,
Yeah. Well, we're piece of shit human. Like Godzilla wouldn't fuck with anybody,
no, dude. He was like, I'm sleeping.
but we want to be able to control whatever the fuck it is.
We have
You
more
know what
control over the fucking the ape.
Over Kong, yeah. So I can't wait, man. I'm really fucking excited. Like
What
really
if?
fucking excited.
Big what if. In the King Kong versus Godzilla movie, they both realize, fuck humans.
They team up to kill everybody.
And they rampage. Just like the video game.
I'd be so fucking cool with that.
Dude, I don't want. I know Godzilla's gonna win no matter what because I saw like there's like 800 Godzilla movies and I watched a lot of them and he always wins.
Yeah, he always comes out on top.
So, but I don't want fucking Kong to die, dude. They're like we're gonna pull some heartstrings because in fucking Kong we made you feel sorry for him and he was the hero.
Yeah.
And he's like, all I want to do is bang that chick, but I can't because my dick is like 8 times bigger than
she
her body.
Yeah,
so I'd split her in half, you know?
Yeah.
They need to make him a really big fleshlight. A big
He'd feel a lot better.
A fucking like 200-ton fleshlight. And Kevin Smith is like lubing it up for him.
Oh my God, spitting into it. I'm just saying.
I don't want to see Kong fight Godzilla, man.
I know.
They just finished filming it, and that's the one that comes out after this one.
Yeah.
But they said they were going to make 3, so it's this one.
Well, it was Godzilla and then
Kong.
Godzilla. Well, I don't think they I don't think they counted Kong. I think it was just Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and then Godzilla versus King Kong.
But is it the same Kong from the movie Kong?
Yeah, well, because it took place in the 70s.
Yeah, that's right.
And Godzilla,
so he's older. He's got fucking gray hair.
He's taller. Because they said
Did y'all see him fucking the city up?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. The Superman fans would be pissed.
Yeah, fuck them. For real, fuck them.
Fuck the city, save the day, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
That's all I got.
That's all we got. We went for 2 hours and 7 minutes and 18 seconds. 10 minutes of that was Travis talking. So about 2 hours. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, next week I'm gonna go watch the Avenger movie,
I am too.
and I'm not gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm
Travis,
not
did you
either.
go to the bathroom?
Nope.
Did you have to?
Nope.
Did you buy
I
a
pissed
drink?
before I went. Nope.
Did you go feeling right?
Yep.
Yep.
What time did you go? Did you go during the day?
I went to the 135
Was it
showing.
packed out?
There
Problem
was
with
there was some
135s, there are going to be a lot of kids at 135.
Well, sadly, my experience was kind of frayed a little.
Is that why you want to go back?
There was, well, sort of, because there was this group of fucking teenagers behind me, and every time anything
Did you look at them?
of
Did you give them
anything
the look?
of little, I just let it
Did
ride,
you like
man.
shrug in frustration, like God, shut the fuck up?
I kind of did the like.
Yeah, dude,
I
I'll turn
interrupted
around
him,
and look at someone and be like, "Hey, I paid to see this too. Shut the fuck up."
But
No, dude,
I mean,
I'm 32
for the most
now.
part,
Fuck everybody. I'm an old man. I'm like, get off my lawn. I got to mow tomorrow. You're fucking my grass up. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah,
I will,
mean,
dude.
I mean, the moments that were the best were not ruined because everyone shut the fuck up when it was playing.
There were some kids talking behind you.
It wasn't as persistent as it sounds, man.
But let me throw this at you. Remember when you were younger?
Yeah.
You would go to movies with your friends and you'd be assholes. Don't you feel bad now?
Oh, I never did that
on somebody's movie experience.
I didn't do that.
You never fucked on somebody's movie experience?
No, man.
Me either, but I went with people that did.
But
yeah.
But I mean, I was there with people who would,
telling
sideways
jokes
comment
and shit.
here and there, try to get a rouse out of people
I'm gonna
and
drop
say
a
dumb
PSA.
shit.
When you go to a movie, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking cuda.
You should be able to open hand slap people that interrupt your movie.
Whenever you should be able to sit there and look around and take notes. Guy in the white hat. Okay. Guy with a cell phone. He won't shut the fuck up. He's over here watching TikToks. And then you go stand at the door. When they come out, you just slap them hard as fuck.
Hit them in the nuts.
Yeah. Dude, you tap them.
I will say I'm
a
glad
high school
I went
nut
when I
tap
did.
where they feel like they're going to throw up.
I'm glad I went when I did because if I hadn't, because when we were on our way out,
was
the crowd
it packed
that had
out?
formed, no,
it wasn't full.
But it wasn't packed, but there was a considerable amount of.
Did you get there early enough to get good seats? Oh, did you get good seats though?
There was a line, man. The box office opened at 1:30. The movie started at 1:35.
That's the price you pay when you go opening week.
It wasn't a terrible.
How much money did you spend? How many tickets did you buy? 3?
Yeah, and it was a matinee. It was $5.50 a piece. Yeah, so about $15-$16.
Dude, your money is in that fucking $1.2 billion. Congratulations!
I
forgot.
I have no
so
problem.
hard. You forgot how to vacation. You went and watched the fucking Avenger movie. See, me and Griffin, we were on vacation. He don't get the reference.
I mean,
I'm gonna go watch it this weekend. Fucking, I'm ride or die. I'm gonna spend 3 hours in that bitch.
I'm ready,
and I'm going early. I'm like, y'all showing a movie? I'll come and watch it like 8. Dude, I love my favorite thing about being in the borough was if I would wait 2 or 3 weeks. Right before, like a week, like a few days before maybe even the last week of the movie. Dude, I'd go in there. You have no idea how many times I went to watch a movie. I was the only motherfucker in there. Might be one more motherfucker.
Yeah.
And we would look at each other, and like, what's up? Like,
yeah.
You ain't got to worry about me, dude. I'm turning my phone off. And the only thing you're going to hear is mouth breathing. I'm sorry. Can't help it. I can't wait to see it. That's what next week's episode is going to be. Ride or die. It's happening. We're doing the Avengers next week. I guess the week after we'll do Glass. Are y'all
That's
ever going to
fine.
watch fucking What We Do in the Shadows? Y'all are killing me over here.
Yeah,
My media fire's filling up. They're sending me messages talking about purchasing more space. I'm
You're
just
like,
kidding.
fuck
They're not
that.
doing that. But I feel, I will say this. What We Do in the Shadows deserves a full episode.
Okay.
So if it, at any point, I know there's I don't know how many episodes are going to be, but anywhere close to 10 probably. It's worth a full episode because it's funny.
I'm down. Yeah, I've got them. I just haven't had time.
You got them all?
Yeah,
At least
so
you got
far.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch the newest one, but it's on point.
Yeah, I've heard it is one of the best.
It may even be. I don't want to say it's funnier than the original because it was a different cast.
Yeah.
But the dude that they have playing the nerd vampire, you know, the one that's like, all right, guys, I have a meeting in the fucking, the study.
Yeah.
He's good, dude. This dude's good. Fuck, what was his name? Something the fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And he's a pussy, dude. He's a Cuda.
Cuda.
All right. Same real estate time, same real estate fucking, wait, what is it? Real estate pod /YouTube.net.
Yeah, something like
Keep
that.
it real.
Yeah, just Google it. Keep it real and keep it rigid. I have a feeling that when I'm watching the Avenger movie, I'm rocking a chub.
The whole time.
The whole time, dude. I'm coming out there rock hard. Looking for something to put it in. The ticket girl might get it.
Holy
The
shit.
ticket boy might get it. You know what I'm saying?
Just whoever happens to
Get
be
over
there.
here. You know?
And I want y'all to be like, he
If you
was
say
right.
anything else, I'm going to come through this fucking internet and slap you.
The over-exaggerating motherfucker was right.
If I didn't already have plans to go see it with my brother and possibly Corey,
I don't want to see it opening weekend.
I would drive over there and watch it with you, Adam.
You drive over here?
Yeah, just to watch the movie
God
with
damn,
you.
Dude. That's
I'm dedicated.
That's real estate. Fuck, that's real commitment.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, don't do that. It ain't worth it. But it might be. I don't know. Jack Nicholson.
I mean, you know what happened when we watched fucking Pacific Rim together.
We can't be riffing anymore than we're already riffing.
You're right.
We keep finishing each other's sentences and thinking the same. What did I say earlier? You were like, "Oh, anything? Oh, it's a real fucking. I'll cut you with it if I need to." Like, that's what happened, dude. How many years? What was that? That was around the Obama era. Like,
yeah, it was definitely Obama era.
We went and watched Pacific Rim, the first one, and ever since then we've been fucked, man. Plagued.
Yeah,
we'll be rifted for life.
I'm cool with it.
I can't shake them. Watch it. You got one on your tail, you know? So next week, it's Endgame.
Yep.
It's Endgame or bust.
I'm ready. I've been waiting for this.
I'm ready just so I can, like, watch all these videos that I've been like, oh, I want to click on that.
Yeah.
I almost watched that Kevin Smith video. I was like, if anybody can spoil it, it's him. I'll let him.
Yeah.
But it was an hour and like 15 minutes long. It was an hour and 15 minutes long.
I was riding the high and I watched it.
Was it
when
bad?
I got home, I was like, no, it was great.
But he spoiled it.
He
right?
said, he
How
just
many times did he cry?
He summarized a few times. He summarizes the whole movie, so he spoils the whole fucking thing.
I'm gonna watch it as soon as we get off of here.
I agreed with every fucking thing he said, though.
I can't wait.
You going this weekend?
Guys. Yep, it's happening.
What day?
I don't know yet. I got to figure out when I'm working and what all's going on.
If it falls through,
I'm going.
Me know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
You like it's even on the calendar.
Yeah, even
if I
have
line through that whole weekend that says Endgame on it.
Can I offer one bit of advice before y'all watch into this movie?
Oh, God damn. What are you going to say?
Just sit back and take it in. Do not go in analyzing every goddamn thing in the world. Like,
who do you think you're talking to?
What?
We're not the
Well,
Rotten
I know
Tomatoes fucking street team, dude.
I know some people will see certain things and they'll just shut off for the rest of the movie and be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
just fuck that. Be a kid.
Yeah.
Watch this. You owe it to yourself to shut your fucking brain off completely and just take in how just fucking cool this movie is.
I might direct our viewers to the Hateful Eight episode that we did many episodes ago. And, yeah. Watch it.
But
Hardy half star. Are you going to watch the reboot, the Hateful Eight?
yes.
You going to watch it? If we can all get that under our belt.
You guys act like I will never watch the Hateful Eight again. Like I'm not a Tarantino
I'm pretty sure
fan.
you said
like
that.
I don't cycle through these movies like y'all do.
When's the last time you watched Hateful Eight? When we did the review?
Well, yeah.
Made my point. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I've probably seen it 10 times since then. It's background noise for me. I go to sleep at night to that movie.
Let's refer to all of these times either one of us has recommended a movie to you, Adam, and you go, man, I've got so many movies in the pile to watch, I may not get to it. Proceeds to watch Hateful Eight for the 5th time in a row.
Of course.
Hateful Eight.
If we're not going to do a podcast about it, I ain't watching it. I ain't got that kind of time. I'm glad you do, but I don't.
fucking watch Star Trek Discovery. Y'all owe it to yourselves to watch that.
If you like the Hateful Eight, apply. We're looking for a 4th and possibly 3rd member.
A Tarantino Neighborino, is that what y'all are looking for?
We're gonna do a what's his name? I don't know. We're gonna do a fucking podcast called Tarantino'd. No, we're not. I'm joking.
I know.
Don't get your feelings hurt.
I'm along for the bants.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Are you going? Here's what we can do. We'll all watch the Hateful Eight in our own time. Might take some of us longer than it will others, but we're gonna watch it, and we'll come back and do it. Was it worth it?
I'm down.
We'll throw it in
by me.
And we'll see if stars change. And I might go back and dig up old clips and play little segments of certain people.
Go for it.
Talking. Might be Griffin, might be Travis. I don't know.
Definitely not Adam.
I'm just kidding. It's all. Come on, go playing on my soft heart. All right, guys. I'm over it.
I swear to God, in a parallel universe, Adam is like the most fucking ballin' defense attorney on the fucking planet.
In a parallel universe, I got in my car and I drove over there and stabbed you when you said that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What a fucking universe,
and then I was like,
man.
I don't know what happened.
He fell on the knife. I don't know.
He fell on the knife. He was holding the knife.
There's a universe where one of y'all watched The Hateful Eight in theaters, said, "What the fuck is
Which
this?"
I did.
Spit on the ground and proceed to walk the fuck out.
Did you see it in the theater?
I don't want to think about that one.
Did you watch it in theater, Travis?
Yeah, actually I did.
Oh, okay.
With you, asshole.
Did you? You went to the theater with me and watched that?
Yeah, and Griffin too.
Oh. Did you go to the bathroom?
No. I fucking sat there with my wife while we all fucking went and watched it. We went and watched it because like a couple of years before we went and watched Inglourious Bastards.
You got
together.
the ticket stub to prove it?
What?
I rest my case.
We
I'd like to exhibit. I'd like to enter into the cult. Yeah, I don't know. I picture myself as a foghorn leghorn type attorney.
Yeah,
the boy's innocent, if you know what I mean. Okay.
No, we don't know what you mean.
All right. We're done.
Because I remember us walking out, and one of the first things.
Did we really go watch that together?
Yes.
I
one
don't
of the first
remember
things
that,
Griffin. one of the first things Griffin said when we walked out of that fucking theater was, "I can't believe they hung that bitch."
That should
It
have
was
been.
so goddamn funny.
That's like Real Estate Podcast. I can't believe they hung that bitch. Like that's a review.
That's a T-shirt.
Yeah. I can't believe they hung that bitch. Well, I can. Yeah. Rifting.
Right.
And Adam said something to the degree of like, they did not leave that goddamn cabin for anything.
The whole goddamn time. I mean, they couldn't, dude. There was a storm. You saw fucking OT, dude. He was all fucked up when he came in. He said, I'm not going out there.
All right,
You fucking killed OT. All right, we're shutting it down. People got to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta
Tomorrow's a new day. Keep it real. Keep it rigid. RealEstatePod.com. Buy a t-shirt. Subscribe. Join the Patreon. We don't have a Patreon. But if you message us, we'll create one. Or you could just PayPal the money to me.
Yeah. What's your email address, Adam?
Hashtag. What? I'm
What's
not
your
gonna
email
put
address?
anything out in here. I ain't trying to get doxxed.
Hashtag at hashbag.com.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we need. Hashbag money. All right, guys. Keep it real.